After George Floyd, fresh scrutiny of old cases. To view the full article, click the first link in the description below. Across the nation, from San Francisco to Houston to Duluth, Minnesota, the names of other men and women killed in confrontations with the police are now on the lips of protesters or back on the pages of the local newspapers. Some police killings that have followed Mr. Floyd's have become flashpoints, such as the fatal shooting this month of Rayshard Brooks in Atlanta. Within days, the police chief resigned, the police officer who pulled the trigger was fired and then charged with murder, a second officer was put on administrative duty and charged with assault, and the mayor announced a series of measures aimed at overhauling the police department. In the New Orleans area, demonstrators have protested the fatal shooting of Modesto Reyes, a black man who was shot by sheriff's deputies in suburban Jefferson Parish 2 days after Mr. Floyd's death on Memorial Day. The sheriff's department said Mr. Reyes pointed a gun at deputies as they were chasing him. The reverberations of the moment have also reached back decades. In Minnesota last week, Mr. Floyd was invoked as part of a successful effort to secure the posthumous pardon of Max Mason, a black man wrongly convicted of raping a white woman 100 years ago. As I told the pardon board, the case of Max Mason is like the case of George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, and Philando Castile, said Jerry Blackwell, the Minneapolis lawyer who drafted the pardon application, mentioning the names of other black men whose violent deaths have become high-profile human rights causes. What they all have in common is a stereotypical and racist view of black men in this country. It remains to be seen whether the renewed focus on many of these less prominent cases will have a tangible effect on their outcomes. Sam Walker, an expert on police accountability at the University of Nebraska Omaha, said it was not clear whether old, closed cases would be reopened for investigation. But at the very least, he said, that to view the full article, click the first link in the description below.